Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. We've got GODSENT versus c0ntact Gaming here. Map number 3, it's Nuke. My name is Dinko, I'm joined by Blair. We're right into the pistol.
We are indeed. GODSENT winning the knife round, starting on the CD side. No surprises there. Got Michael with a nade, Kit, and Crystal with the dualies. Haven't seen that so far. Always fun to see all those bullets being rattled down from above the hut. c0ntact Gaming Molotov right on top. Flashback by Emmy, and that's going to be the call for the hit, but instead it's going to be a play towards ramp. A little bit of a ruse as Sticker spots a number of players out. It's not going to take the fight, falls on back. Waiting for the smart play. And c0ntact wasting no time, just barreling down, and Sticker's kind of caught out in the open. There's no backup nearby. He needs to find something, but he won't. He will be found out by Auto, just a drive-by, and Auto continuing to pressure. There is still Zen playing. Hugging the wall, Madden not opening the door yet, waiting for his teammates to come in. And Auto doing so much of work. Esperanto chimes in with a couple of his own. Michael left in a 1v5. Not much he can do here as Auto. This time around, he's woken up. 3k for him, a double for Esperanto, and a very convincing pistol win for c0ntact Gaming.
Now that's the start you want to see from Auto. That's a big showing coming in. Gonna light them up. It's gonna be 1-0. c0ntact Gaming winning the pistol. I feel like they definitely needed that good start coming into Nuke. I definitely still favor GODSENT overall here on this map, but if c0ntact are going to be able to pull it off, you're going to need a good start here on the T side. Get that momentum going, get a lot of rounds on the board, and get comfortable, because Vertigo, at a certain point, felt pretty scary for them, but definitely a few rounds where the individuals were lighting up. If Esperanto can find the same sort of form here on Nuke, we could definitely have a really spicy game on our hands.
You did definitely favor GODSENT going through this matchup. Nico, and Ships is just a madman, just jumps out. He's to the dualies, he wins the duel against Sticker, 1 HP. He falls on back. Emmy, in the meantime, just towards outer with the Mac 10. Doesn't really have the range, but it's not about taking the duels, it's about just clearing it out, just finding information where the CTs might be hauled up towards. I like the aggression from the CTs. Madden and Michael both pushing up towards Secret. And they spotted Emmy, who was trying to be cheeky. But now that they know where he is, he's got to make a little bit of haste. He's going to be jumping in towards lockers, and Michael is waiting with the scout. He's going to get a tag in, looking for more. Goes to the no-scope, doesn't quite find it. Now he's in a rough spot. He's trapped as the remaining players just come running out towards ramp, and he's going to fall back to safety.
Esperanto charging after Michael. He wants him, but Michael will find a kill. Madden able to do something with the Deagle as well. Works a little bit of magic, but it's Auto coming back in. Zen there with a 5-7. Find one headshot, but Auto continuing to find kills into round number 2. This is just the amount of kills he had in the entire first half on Vertigo. He's got more now. 6-0. Good start from Auto. Let's just hope it can continue.
Very, very good indeed. We do see the buy coming in. For GODSENT, not just upgraded pistols, a couple of Deeks, a couple of P250s. Force not quite panning out. And for c0ntact, they're gonna be going for the full rifles here. Not really looking for anything too crazy. Zen getting spotted out. Now Letney finds him from above. Madden with Deagle. Could potentially clothesline a couple of players. They're not showing anything much. I think very passively. Sticker though finds one. He knows there's another one nearby. Does Ships, and he's gonna have no trouble with AK-47, just destroying Michael as well. And Madden left alone, Deagle in hand, but they're just gonna be finishing this off. He's trapped inside of the hut, and Esperanto will seal the final deal. 3-0 for c0ntact, giving a very solid start indeed, considering that GODSENT won the knife round off the start on CD side. But now comes the big guns out. All in the hands of Michael M4's around for the rest of the players. So decent sum of utility. And no kit though. Okay, there we go. Crystal does not kit with the last remaining amount of money.
They definitely need one at least in play, and c0ntact. It's gonna be the full AK setup. Everybody with the right full utility across the board. Good buy from both teams. The true first test for c0ntact here on Nuke. See what their T side is up to snuff. It's gonna be a lot of utility going out towards outside yard. It's going to be Emmy starting things off well, and Ships is already out towards the door. This is perfect. I love this play from c0ntact. Just so aggressive, unrelenting as they move forward. It's going to be another kill from Emmy. Letney coming in, but 3 picked up quickly from GODSENT. It's only Esperanto that stays alive, and that could have went either way there. If Michael manages to take away Esperanto,
It's almost like a sequel to the Fast and Furious series. They're super fast. Just taking the upper side real quickly. Yes, they do lose a lot of players, but that's okay. They've had a couple of pretty decent anti-eco rounds. At least one decent anti-eco round. And then for GODSENT, they've broken the money. Another very light buy. Not exactly a full investment for GODSENT once more, but c0ntact looking really solid indeed. It's not anything too elaborate. It's just the fact that they're just grouping up together, the trades are on point, they know which angles to check for, and they're just working out now, though. They're going to be heading towards outer, and it's going to be Esperanto auto-teaming with from Michaeletta. Zen placed up close. Esperanto wouldn't be expecting this. And Zen, switches over to the AK-47 at the worst time possible. That's going to be even-Steven so far. 2 kills going the way of both the teams. Crystal with the scout, though. Been tagged down, doesn't have any ammo. While Madden and stick out with the Deagles, looking to find more crystal. Scoped in, gets the tag through the glass, but not quite able to get the kill.
That's the thing with the scout as well. Even through the glass, it softens the lower damage output anyway. But look at that. Ships and Emmy both tagged up alongside Letney. This is going to be, doable territory for these Deagles, and that's exactly what's happening here. Sticko just taking down ships. They're all within 1 bullet of death here for the Deagles. And they need to be careful. They need to give this the respect that it requires, because it's not like they're grouped up together. They're certainly splintered. And well, Sticko's in a good position to deal with Letney here. If he hops out the window, this would be incredible. But there we go. Looks the wrong way, but Letney's going to miss his chance. And there it is, the kill from Sticko. It's now all onto Emmy. He's up inside of heaven. And he's also 29 HP.
You guys have an inkling. That flashbang was a tell. The flashbang was a tell that someone might have been pushed up towards heaven and it was a flash for him to walk on in. And Emmy? So risky. He can actually get the kill. Sticko will be expecting this, and Emmy's going to win the duel. But now the jig is up, and Madden does know where he is. And Emmy doesn't no time remaining, and he's aware of where Madden might be. He's going to be heading straight for the lower bomb site, and it's going to be a gamble here. Madden will have to run up. I don't think he heard him. He's going to defeat the plant. No, he doesn't. It doesn't really matter. Madden just comes charged on the Eagle, a headshot. A few extra bullets, just for good measure, and that's going to be GODSENT winning the first round based off just a few pistols and a scout being purchased.
So the first tactical pause coming in. c0ntact. Gonna be discussing what the hell just happened. They have got money back into the fray. So the AKs will be out alongside the utility. It's not a whole heap of utility, but it's certainly enough to be potent and get the setup going. GODSENT, though, they've got their open hands of Michael A. They've got the rifles for everybody else, everything they could possibly want. Still only the 1 kit, though. Go on, Zen. You could purchase another one. But just going to keep the 1. And so, c0ntact, Emmy on the Deagle, the rest with rifles. GODSENT, if they win this one, they're going to be giving themselves a real good opportunity to somewhat salvage some momentum in this half and get some rounds on the board early. Because other than that, it's been a pretty slow start for them, but Zen, there's the kill.
Like one of the ships replies back, he knows where Zen is, and he's going to snap immediately onto his head. He knows there's another player on the side. Almost going to push him out. Madden's going to fall. Ships is just popping off. Flashbang to keep Sticko at bay. He knows exactly where he is. Esperanto just floating around towards outside. And Sticko's trapped here. Wow, that's unfortunate for him. Doesn't even escape with that. And Michaeletta left alone with the AWP. And it's kind of stuck in no man's land. There's an old radio room. I'll have to try and save towards a ramp. But c0ntact, that was very, very fast indeed. And ships, man, just single-handedly opening up that A bomb site. Huge play from him. And with that, they've snapped it back. GODSENT's money in the bin. They have been reset. And if Michaeletta saves his AWP, at least there's something to work with. And he might be allowed to do that, because if you look at the health on the other 3 players, it's not that great. Esperanto 56, Ships in 39, and Emmy in 31. So c0ntact Gaming going to keep all the guns alive, but Michaeletta with the op. What can he do the next round? It is going to be Nico. They're going to try and play around the big green here. But he needs to be way, way more impactful with the AWP, way more proactive to make anything happen in the next round.
Well, that's a really solid answer from c0ntact, and we'll see if they can keep it up. T-side of Nuke, a really solid start for them coming into this final map, and Impressed by their showing here, Contact. Utility is going to be thrown out towards outside. A little bit of a gap there on the crossing smoke, but doesn't really matter. They're past it so quickly. And Michael Ailey has rotated towards the lower side. He's going to catch Esperanto. Man advantage picked up by the only open play here for the CT side, and the only open the server in play. Michael Ailey taking down Esperanto. One of the players you don't want to be losing too early on. Zen is going to follow up and assist that initial kill by taking Emmy away.
Really wasn't a really big fan of this buy, but it is working out right now. 3 FAMASs, not ideal, especially in AK-47s, but the AWP in the hands of Michael Ailey, and of course, like I just pointed out, Zen getting that 1 kill, definitely tilting the round in the favor of GODSENT for the time being. Still early days, still a minute on the clock. Otto and Letney will be allowed to walk up towards Mini. Zen is there. He's holding a little bit of an off angle where he can't see them entering into Mini. But Crystal is there as well. So it's a pretty nice crossfire here, and there we go. Perfect timing from Zen to just peek out. He finds one, Crystal chimes in with another, and it's all in ships in a 1v5. He got 3 in the previous round, but this might be a little bit too much for him.
Right, he'll go away.
Lovely.
Should away, yeah. Great kill from Madden. Job done. GODSENT with 2 now on the board.
Yeah, and they upgrade the 2 FAMASs into 2 AKs, keeping all 5 players alive. So, by working out for them. Good stuff from GODSENT, replying back. But getting mauled alive on the upper bomb side. Contact, though, they can still go for the buy. Let me with a CZ, alright. I believe Ships could have potentially dropped him a Mac 10, but it's okay. Ships, CZ can still be viable, depending on what he does with it. He's going to be leading the charge here. Actually, no, Emmy opting to go in, but the smoke's going to hold him for a while. Oh, that's beautiful. That is stick a Molotov on the side. He knew there was a player there who'd be stuck on a chair. He just goes for a perfect wall bang and gets the kill. But Otto finds Zen as well through the smoke. So a lot of kills coming in through the smokes here. And for Contact Gaming, even though they lost Emmy, that AK-47 has been picked up by Letney. So nothing, not too much of a loss, I guess. Falling one by one. Contact Gaming this back, having had a pretty good chance. It's all on Esperanto, the beast himself, but with Sticko coming in from behind, his days might be numbered. 30 seconds, he's got to find something. And Sticko knows where he is. He's got to wait patiently. He finds the kill. There we have it. A very, very, very comfortable round. And GODSENT finally starting to show some signs of life, Dinko. They have managed to string a couple together here and winning 3 out of the last 4 rounds.
Yeah, finally getting a little bit of life into the team here on the final map. I think I was very confident in my prediction of GODSENT, you know, finding success here on Nuke, taking this map over the line. But with the start that Contact had, it's certainly an early sign of what you predicted, you know, this scrappy back and forth. It's definitely going to come through again here with Contact certainly showing up in the first few rounds. GODSENT clawing their way back in. And finally we'll see Contact down to just the Glocks. Just the one deagle in the hands of Ships and Esperanto. Right. We've seen what Esperanto can do even as the solo deagler. So now they've actually given him a slight chance and allowed Ships to also have one.
One thing I noticed about Contact is how sometimes they tend to have a great start initially and kind of slowly like, fade away. And that, I think that'd be a worrisome thing here. 5 rounds on the T side of this nuke, I don't think is going to be enough. They would want to potentially just maybe get to like 7. Okay, there you go. Alright then. Just like tapping this away. He just like it. Going for the ace. Is he gonna find it or is he gonna be stolen away? Zen denies it. Unfortunate for Sticko, but it's nice to always pad his stats and Eco Cobra right there.
Sticko is actually a pretty solid player on this map. I remember casting like a couple of lands towards the end of the year where GODSENT attended. And Sticko was just popping off on Nuke. He would just go huge. I think that's where the whole Sticko mode comes from. He does show up. 10 and 6. Yep, panning those stats a little bit. It's a pretty good team effort across the board, though, from GODSENT. The only player not even up near the 6 mark is Crystal, and again, he's the in-game leader. So he's doing his role well. You'll find him setting up his teammates for success. Smoke coming into the door from Crystal. c0ntact are going to be just playing in towards the lobby. You've got Emmy close towards the door already. Letney in behind him. Ships further back inside of the lobby. And c0ntact very heavy inside presence coming through from them.
GODSENT, they do have the setup ready for this. Gonna be enough. They have a heavy presence mainly towards Mini, and if that gets smoked off or Molotov off, it's gonna leave Madden pretty much by his lonesome. Ah, there we go. The opening kill comes in. Emmy, Michael Lee with immediate trade, and now Michael Lee has a lot of work to do. He's gonna find one, looking for more. Nice little flick. 3-4. One
Huge.
remains. It's all an auto. Michael Lee.
That's a hold. That is a hold. And there it is. The ace from Michael Lele. All 5 kills coming in. And that is just huge. Michael Lele stops him in his path. And well, 5-5. GODSENT is a game of 5s. Because Michael Lele 5 kills. Getting the 5th on the board.
Big multi-kill rounds come out from GODSENT. Of course, the sticker one being against an eco, but that was pretty impressive for Michael Lele. Hasn't really been... he was instrumental on Inferno, but it wasn't like, you know, you didn't really have these big rounds. You just get like a couple of kills here, be instrumental in winning the round, but that was nice to see. Signs of vintage Michael Lele action. Walls are tied now. GODSENT fighting back. It was a 5-1 lead for c0ntact Gaming, and now GODSENT started to grind back, and Zen lying in wait. This could get very tasty indeed. AK-47 in hand. He's going to go for more. Finds 3 before he finally falls. AK-47 gifted over to Letney, but I think he's done his job here. It's going to be a 4v2.
Oh, Ships going to catch Madden looking the wrong way. That's another 6 shot on the Deagle. Out of nowhere, Ships just decapitates Michael Lele. That's 3 in the round from him on the Deagle. And now a chance for c0ntact into the 2v2. If Ships is still alive, I'm scared here if I'm GODSENT. You never really know what's coming your way. Crystal sits inside the site. It's Letney inside of main, just trying to get through on the exit. And while Crystal's just looking through, he will be tagged up. Letney now 4 HP. Ships doesn't open his hands, and we know how scary he can be with that weapon. He's coming around the backside of the rafters. Can't quite see Crystal jumping up on top of the hut. That is so unfortunate for Ships. Crystal just evaded him completely. He was just moving around. And Ships couldn't quite find him inside of the site.
Crystal, he played it so very smartly. He knew that Letney was trying to bait something out. He was trying to gather information. And he was waiting for Ships to go for the play. And he was very cognizant of the fact that Ships might be coming in from the heavens. But my oh my, Ships, he made that very, very close indeed. 2 blinders. Unfortunately, not able to close it out. GODSENT, a little bit of a scare, but they survive, and the money is so good. Money's always good, Denko. It might not buy you happiness, but it buys you guns.
Same thing. In CS, at least.
Yeah, I mean, you get it off, you're happy, right?
Yep.
Well, right now, GODSENT are definitely going to be happy. It was 4-0 down, then it was 5-1 down, and now they're in the lead. It's Madden. It's going to open things up, but he gets caught up by Letney. A nice little double love tap at the base of his skull. 4-4.
One minute and 5 seconds left in play. Michael Lele just sitting in towards Hell with the AWP in his hands. Got a setup from his team. It's going to be Letney taking the fight down towards Secret. Zen taking a lot of damage. I think Letney actually might have taken a headshot through the metal and actually only took like 5 HP damage.
Yeah, I thought he'd be way
Yeah.
more. What are you doing, Emmy? Not worth it.
Alright.
That was not worth it. And that's what
I love it.
What is going on?
I love it. They tried to run through the smoke and Sticker was just waiting for them. Then he forces them back and like, oh, let's run back this way. Crystal's waiting for them on that side. It's just not going well at all for c0ntact. Yeah, they seem a little bit lost here. And Zen, there we go, finishes off his
thought
prey.
process behind that, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know. Was there a thought process?
It's been a long day, Denko. I'll give you that. Auto now. Time for him to shine. And shine he does by finding Sticko, but it's 3 more, and now they know exactly where he is. He's got a bomb in his back, though. Yeah, he's trying to save. It's just 5 seconds, so I guess Crystal was allowed to go for that, but just jumping around, not ideal.
I don't know. I kind of would have wanted to kill him after time, so maybe just wait a little second here, then go around the corner and see what's going on. But Auto will save the AWP. At least that's something here for Contact. And they're going to get a buy around this, surely, or a couple of pistols at least. You want to get some deagles in play, at least bolster this AWP. Auto, set him up, see what he can do. I think Esperanto and Ships are good enough on the deagles alone that you can actually pull something off here. You could also go with a full buy. I mean, you could get the AKs out and just leave Esperanto on the deagle.
Yeah, it's just going to be very sparse utility, right?
Yeah.
And they have to go for the, well, pardon the pun, for the contact plays. And I do believe better sense will prevail. It's going to be the pistols coming out. Esperanto going to be going with the Deke and the Kevlar, while the rest of the team, sure, they're going to be going for a few upgraded pistols. They do have the money. The Glocks, not ideal. There we have it. Pistols will be coming out. A little bit of Kevlar, some upgraded, some utility as well. Not too much. So 3 smokes, a couple of flashes. Going to be going towards outer, perhaps. Trying to set up the AWP in the hands of Auto to find a pick. If he does fall, the Ships as well to pick it up and wield it and try to make something happen.
Deep smoke in towards main coming in from Contact. That's going to allow them to walk up a little bit closer towards Yard. But yeah, I've already got presence inside of secret stairs for GODSENT. And Zen's close out already in front of the smoke, catching Emmy and now falling in behind it. That's a really smart play from Zen, just grabbing that early kill, staying alive, abusing the utility Contact to set up for themselves.
Indeed. A little aggressive, get the kill, fall on back, get back to your next position, just reposition yourself, force Contact to walk into your crosshairs. It's textbook, simple basic Counter-Strike. And there's no need to force the matter here, there's no need to over-aggress. And GODSENT have looked great so far, this is a great resurgence. 7 rounds in a row. This is looking like round number 8 as well. Auto waiting for a peek, and they're just giving nothing. They're not giving anything. Esperanto walks up, Michael is going to get the kill. Auto desperate trying to find something. Instead, it's going to be Letney, but Zen's there, and he finds them all. And look at them strike in tandem, Madden and Zen from behind. They just decimate everyone. They even another CT towards the CT spawn area. So, Contact Gaming, despite getting a kill, getting nothing else done. 8-5 for GODSENT. 8 in a row. Sorry, 7 in a row. Which is just massive, considering Contact Gaming just had such a great start.
And it's just finding that momentum on the CT side. You know, it's unbelievable from GODSENT. They just keep it up. They keep going forward. As Michael Lele on the AWP. 4 M4s for the rest. And Contact back to a buy. More utility in the bank. That's what they were saving for in the previous. But GODSENT looking to try and get a 9th round already. If they win this, it's most likely going to be a 10-5 half, and that's when we start to see things get really difficult for Contact. Although, think back to the madness with CIS earlier, but 10-5, it's giving me some PTSD.
Michael Lele. 1 kill in Esperanto, that's a danger, man. That's one guy you want to take out as early as you can. And I like the re-aggression. I love the re-aggression from Zen. They're not going to be expecting this. And C4's carry is very close by Emmy. Tossing a Molotov. Now, here's the thing. Zen doesn't even need to get a kill. Just the information glean. He knows everything's a ruse. He knows they're going to be heading towards upper or towards the ramp. And that's just a genius information play from Zen.
Zen has been making a lot of intelligent plays in these last few rounds, and now it's going to be a ramp push. Sticker's going to be tested. Not going to find one, but he will fall back into the site, and that is enough, because now he puts pressure onto the T side. I'd say Sticko's likely meant to get one here, and there it is. Letney is going to fall. Sticko eventually will fall off the back of Emmy's M4A1S, but Auto striking. Nice headshot, going back in for more, and that's a second from him. Madden, though. Oh, the door closes. Oh, no, this is absolutely nightmarish, but Madden walks away with a double. Emmy and Ships just crisscross, and he'll take 2, and Zen comes in from behind. It's a 9th on the board for GODSENT.
Oh, everything went wrong for him. It's somehow, 21 bullets didn't line up. They close the door and you're like, yeah, there's nothing he can do now. But, well, he shoots a hole in the door and shoots a hole through the bodies as well. 9-5. And all thanks to that push by Zen. That was the game-saving push. They get the kill outside. Zen walks up, sees the smokes and the Molotovs. He realizes no one taking advantage of that. And now he knows it's either going to be ramp or it's going to be upper. And the second secret spots player towards ramp. Immediate rotation from the players towards lower. And despite the heroics of Auto, not quite working out. 9-5 final round here, and much faster pace. Emmy, he's going to find success this time. He finds Zen towards Mini, and Crystal and Madden. They have a lot of work to do.
They do it. Emmy's going to come back in. No way. That's 3 kills for Emmy in this round. Oh, the nade nearly landing on top of him and spoiling his party, but Michael coming in will shut down Auto. Letney tapping the bomb, trying to pull Sticko into the open, but that's exactly what will happen. Sometimes you need to be careful what you wish for. And now Esperanto, a 1v1 up against Michael. He tagged him down to 19 HP, and Michael crosses, but the head has been spotted, and there it is. 9-6 at the half. c0ntact Gaming. A big play from Esperanto at the end, saving the day, but that round was all Emmy. Coach turned player. I'm sure he's proving all the doubters wrong now, but it's time for a little break. A time to catch your breath as we move into the last half of the day here on the C Stream.
So far, but so far from close. It's so hard to find my destiny. Try not to drift apart, 'cause you'll be right back at the start. And I don't wanna keep on falling. I gotta stay recalling memories we've lost and found. Explain to me what it's all about.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ESL 1 Road to Rio. It's time for the last half of the day. It's GODSENT and c0ntact Gaming, and they're looking to give it everything.
They are indeed, as GODSENT come jumping around the corner. And the player towards the ramp. I believe that Ships is having none of it. He gets spotted out and will be found out by Madden. Pretty much almost the same pistol round we're seeing here from what we saw earlier from c0ntact on their T side. And Zen just finds himself a free frag on the Letney. And Zen being quite a problem indeed, as the bomb is actually heading towards upper, as Zen finds out that there's no one towards upper. Everyone's rotated towards the lower bomb side, and they have got completely bamboozled. How many kills are they going to get from behind?
Well, Madden just keeps adding to the tally. He's going to go forward for more. Esperanto at the bottom of the secret stairs. He'll be swinging and finding himself at least one here. But still a 2v3. Sticko just up in heaven is going to catch Esperanto walking. Oh my god, that's a missed opportunity. Sticko, those are the last remaining players. Just heard Emmy dropping from the heavens, heading the deck. And, well, Emmy's life probably not too much longer left of it. And we'll see if he can take him away here. Sticko up inside of heaven, just taking his time. Emmy stuck inside at the bottom. Sticko's going to drop, just trying to pull him into the open. And eventually the kill will come in from Sticko. 10-6, GODSENT. They get themselves double figures, and they find the pistol going into the second half.
Convincing round from GODSENT. And it's been great for them so far. Just a quick recap. 5-1 for c0ntact on the T side early on, and then GODSENT going on a tear. They had 8 rounds in a row before c0ntact finally able to get a final round. And then now pistol round going away with GODSENT. As long as they play this anti-eco right, it should be fine for them. Double scouts, deagles for the CD side for c0ntact. Mac 10's a UMP for Michael Lele, and Madden with the Galil. Going for the outside play, no surprises there. You want to take advantage of the fact that you have those weapons to work with. But Emmy with the deagle, one, looking for more, but the Mac-10's going to be the end of him. They take control of the upper bomb side, but a lot of CTs here, and going to Michael Lele with that UMP, just plucking heads like chickens, and it's all on Auto and Esperanto.
Auto and Esperanto, the double scout duo, having to save into the next round, because there's absolutely nothing they can do in this round, and if they went into this retake attempt or exits, they were likely to lose their lives anyway. So carrying over the scouts into the next one at least gives them something to play with. And maybe they can potentially do enough damage, soften up a few opponents, allow those pistols to become more potent. So it's 11-6 on the board now. GODSENT off to a pretty good start here in the second half. And like you said, the scoreline is a little bit misleading in terms of the 6 on the board for c0ntact. You have to remember, they got off to such a good start. All the rounds coming in, 5 on the board. GODSENT have won everything other than that, though. So it's kind of a scary sign.
Yeah, and as long as they continue doing this, it's going to be quite grim indeed for c0ntact. 12-6 should be the scoreline, unless those 2 scouts can do something truly magical, or Emmy with the deagles just pops off. But that is unlikely. AK-47 purchased for Sticko. The Mac-10s and the UMP and the Galil will still remain in play. For c0ntact, about these scouts, which they wouldn't want to take into the next round, so they're going to be trying something a little bit more different, I hope. Auto. Ooh, nice little flick there. Does do a little bit of damage. Crystal still alive though. Does so much of damage, like you were mentioning, Sticko. Sorry, as you're mentioning, Dinko. Like it's all about just dealing these body shots and then letting the pistols finish off the job. And that could be the case here. Emmy's gonna find Crystal, but Madden, who hasn't taken much damage, is pushing in and just blocking hits. All right,
there's another one. And another one. And while Sticko turns around, he'll catch Ships, and now another potential player above him, but it's 12-6 on the board. We shouldn't really expect too much from c0ntact here. It's a very, very simple round for GODSENT, putting them 4 away from victory. It's got to be a huge, monumental performance from c0ntact if they even want to make this somewhat competitive in the second half now.
Agree with you. As Letney being very sneaky. Ooh, that's nice. He's gonna get this kill as well. Yeah, that's a little extra money in the bag, and he picks up an AK-47 as well. He should be able to save here. Bomb Raiders and Nuke definitely much lesser than on other maps, and Letney will pick up the AK-47 and find his 3 kills. But I don't think GODSENT's gonna be too worried about it, because that was just the one AK-47 loss. Apart from that was just a Galils and a MAC-10s, right? So they're gonna be purchasing up. Michael Lily with the op once more. AKs all around. MAC-10 and Madden.
I just want to draw attention to the fact of how much of a team effort this is from GODSENT. Look at the kill distribution. 15, 17, 16, 15, and then obviously Crystal being the incubator on 5 kills, but it's such a huge team effort, and you can take a look at the opening duels. Stickers are 2 and 2, 2 and 1 from Michael Lele, Zen 3 and 3. You know, everybody is just up there doing their job efficiently, and that is it's just a death machine.
That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see. When a team's operating as a unit, when the kill spread is so even. And even Crystal, man, like, I'm gonna... if you look at the way he dies, he's so good at what he does. And he's so sacrificial. I don't really blame him. As Zen finds ships with a beautiful shot, Emmy, and Auto chiming in a couple of kills, but a lower bomb set has been compromised, Denko. Bomb's gonna go down. It's a 4v3. Man advantage for the CTs, but the Ts using the utility they have, and they still have 2 Molotovs. They can keep delaying this even further. Another one being tossed in, but the smoke's gonna extinguish it. But don't worry, there's another one in the hands of Michael Lele. As Esperanto walks up through the smoke. Smokes are not walls. People can still walk through them. And Letney finds another one, and this defense is just falling apart. It's all on Sticko in a 1v4.
Oh, Sticko trying his best here. He will get 2 kills. Okay, Sticko, a real chance for him now. That's another one. 3 picked up. And he will burn inside of the flames. I believe, blood. I believe that. I think it's hard not to believe. Sticko just... But the crazy thing is, right, he doesn't win the round, but look at the damage he's done to the economy.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That was, there were 4 CTs there. And they should have won that by just losing 1 more player. Instead, 1 player survives. And CT side economy is never that great anyway. With the call for a pause, mind you. Letney has money. Letney can drop. The rest of them, it's gonna be what? FAMASas, maybe UMPs, a Max 7 probably playing towards Hut. It's not ideal. They have an op, and we do have a tech issue getting called here. I do have a player dropping out on the side of GODSENT. Hopefully that shouldn't take too long. But yeah, valiant effort from Sticko, but I think he's done his job. Getting those kills have been massive. Also got to say that Sticko has one of the more entertaining Twitter accounts of amongst all the CS pros.
Well, there we go. A few issues. Luckily, in the era we're in right now, Blair, a lot of issues are just fixed in a second. We have loads of great admins behind the scenes working on all this. Match Medic. I just remember, you probably remember the infamous I Buy Power Masters event that happened at the start of 2019. But I remember, a lot of the games didn't even get shown on broadcast. So I decided I would cast the demos and get the guys in HLTV to put it on. Now I remember looking at the Liquid game. And they played like the pistol round 5 times. And every time they had to reset. And there was no match medic. So they had to go out and like sync up the pistol round again. And it was just unreal.
No.
They had to try and reenact the pistol round 5 times in a row. And then someone would buy the wrong thing and then they would have to do it again. And it was just unreal. So thank God for match medic.
Yeah, not just match medic. Like I do believe there are a lot of unsung heroes in our esports scene, right? We obviously, the known faces are the players, the talent, and that's about it mainly, right? And then of course you see a few of the higher ups, you know, tweeting about stuff and whatnot. But then the admins, I mean, it's a thankless job, especially the production crew. We complain about us showing up early, but then the production guys are there like an hour before we are, maybe even 2 hours before, and they're there an hour or 2 after we're done, right?
Yeah. So
much hard work put in and all that effort just to give a good show, and I do believe they all deserve a shout out. As the game will resume. GODSENT. Ooh, just running out dry. That is ballsy. Michael Lele, even just going back. Oh, is that an op? I'm gonna take a heal, and he gets taken down. But Zen is gonna strike. He finds Esperanto. So will Crystal. And Michael Lele, just the Deagle lost. As Otto just roaming around here. He needs to find something, but Emmy's gonna be the one to equalize things.
Well, Otto, he's going to be walking down the back of the garage. He needs a kill here, and he spots one. There it is, Madden gone. Now it's on to Sticko. A 1v3. I don't really want to rule anything out here. Definitely know Sticko is a player that can pull this kind of stuff off, especially with a minute left. 107 ADR, 20 and 11. Pointed out he can have these huge performances on Nuke, and while he's certainly showing up here on the T side, starting to wrap around, coming up towards the top of the secret stairs. There's Ships. That's the first headshot. First victim collected for Sticko. 2 more to find. Now he knows the bomb is in the open, so there's likely someone just holding from garage. That's where Otto's last whereabouts were. So he's going to throw the flash on him. And that's going to force Otto actually off the angle. But now Sticko needs to be aware of the right side of garage. The time is starting to tick. He doesn't have so much time to clear the angles. And while Emmy plays perfectly with his teammate, just hides back in main and gets the job done.
Gets the job done. I think that's what they're looking for. And they have finally managed to stop the marauding GODSENT side. They had 3 rounds in a row, and now c0ntact have bounced back. 2 back-to-back. That's going to force Sticko and his merry men to go for just a few upgraded pistols. Crystal with the 1 solitary smoke. Try and get the bomb down, perhaps. Gonna be a lobby crunch coming in. Zen above. Wonder what he's doing there. Just has the P250. Okay, he's gonna be coming down. He's breaking the window. And Crystal with the 1 smoke. Probably trying to funnel their way down towards Squeaky, perhaps. The spray comes in from Emmy, and it's an absolute slaughter. Zen's gonna be the last one standing, and Emmy is going to thank him for this eco frags. Thank you very much, 4K. Powder stats a little bit, and it is going to be 12-9. Just 3 rounds remaining for c0ntact to tie things up.
I love how Emmy is top fragging. It's just brilliant. You have players like Esperanto, Ships, and Emmy's top fragging.
My coach.
That's what you like to see. Well, you don't actually like to see that, but it's funny. So that's all. Well, 12-9. GODSENT now have the AKs across the board. Definitely limited utility across quite a few of the players, but enough utility to get something done. Madden's just going to go and mid open the door. Zen tapping away. It's actually going to drop Otto to 3 HP. Barely alive.
Barely alive. Well, thankfully, he does have the AWP, so he can play from a much more passive angle where he doesn't have to really go for any close range duels. Madden finds a kill. Smart play. Gets frag, falls on back. Let me meanwhile duking it out with Crystal towards outer. Hasn't taken any damage. Oh no, oh no, oh. How is he alive? Barely. Otto trying to survive as Ships walks into the trap. Let me with a trade, but doesn't expect Zen dropping like a demon from above. Yeah. An angel of death. And a 4v2, Otto and 3 HP. This could be done. It should be 13-9 here. I don't see a way c0ntact's going to come back from this unless Esperanto just goes Esperanto mode.
Yeah, that was just a sick ramp take. I really like that. Zen coming down from the other side really neutralizes that double stack. Because most of the time, right, you're going to see that double stacking towards ramp pay off for at least a couple of kills, but no, it was Zen dropping that completely neutralizes that fact. Esperanto is inside of a smoke. Michaelele is looking at it. So Esperanto might just be dead. But timing is good for him. Michaelele looks away. And Esperanto going to take the 1 kill, but the round is already done. It is concluded as they desperately run to the site. Esperanto will tap the bomb. Zen gets rid of him. And Otto now saving with 3 HP. It'll be a 13th round on the board for GODSENT. 3 away from victory. Looking to try and take a series 2-1, and c0ntact, their woes will continue as they will go and continue their series losses, which is definitely disheartening for a team like c0ntact. I'm sure they're starting to feel a little bit frustrated because they are bringing it to long series. They're getting close in the maps. It's just not being able to take it over the line just yet.
We do at least have the weapon range. Ooh, we don't see this that often anymore. The dual ops. I'm expecting Ships to be way more mobile with it. Here's a player who likes roaming around, running around. Lenny's pushed up pretty aggressive towards outer red. Trying to find something. Crystal might just walk on past him. He seems to be unaware, but no, Crystal. Very, very smart indeed. He's aware. That smoke will kind of tempt the CD to walk on out. And Sticker's pushed out as well from Squeaky. Trying to find something. Emmy needs to be very, very wary. The timing is perfection. Indeed. Their upper bomb side, it's empty. There's no one there. Sticko's unaware, of course. As Otto finds one. Crystal creeping up from behind, and they're just getting taken down one by one, annihilated. And Otto and Chips 2v4 with the ops. And they gotta go big now. He should find Sticko, but 3 more to find for Chips and Otto. It's not gonna be easy. This bomb's gonna get planted.
Bomb planted indeed, and advantage held by GODSENT, and every decision has to be thought about here for Contact. Do we really want to get involved in these unfavorable fights? Do we just play the percentage Counter-Strike? Of course, winning this is virtually impossible with a double op setup retaking the B-bomb site. So, having to save, and 14-9, 2 away from victory now, GODSENT. It feels like, for the most part, they have just been in control for the almost entirety of this map. But the scoreline is so misleading. This could have been a very one-sided scoreline, but because Contact went on like a huge streak at the beginning of this and got those 5 rounds, that's really bolstered their and buffed up their score.
Oh yeah, indeed. GODSENT. Kind of crazy to think that Contact got off to such a good start. 5-1, the D side, man. And then suddenly GODSENT just woke up and... well, it's just been a GODSENT story so far. Contact have only got 5 rounds. Or rather 3 rounds in this half, and they only got 5 rounds in total after that initial 4-round streak. So yeah, 9 rounds looks pretty decent, but in all honesty, it's just been GODSENT all the way. Now they're 2 rounds away. And for Contact Gaming, there's a lot of dual ops saved, which is a smart call. A logical call, but they need to make it work. So far, GODSENT's giving nothing away. Crystal with the MAC-10 again. He will be the spear of this attack, just the tip of the spear, just going in, finding information, being a problem.
Well, here comes the charge. GODSENT going in towards the side. It's going to be Emmy up on the Raptors trying to get something done, but he's front to line. A barbecue really for him. And now it's going to be 3v3. T-side, the real chance to close it to 15. And at that point, we're really looking down the barrel of a GODSENT victory. Contact, decisions to be made again. Do we retake with a double op? I don't think that's really too feasible at this point. But they're starting to get the crunch time. They've got to at least try something. Otto's going to get the kill. Second kill from Otto, and now a real chance for Otto. He's been quiet in the series, but he has a chance to try and light it up. He's going to go for the defuse. Oh, he's going to get his revenge. Surely against Sticko, who comes on in just a millisecond, and Otto can continue to not catch a break. It's 15-9, 1 round away as GODSENT reach series point. That must have been a millisecond.
I just want to buy Otto a drink after this round, after this game. I just feel so bad for him. Just being, we called him out. He performed. Just like bad luck, and we saw that. Yeah, obviously for those who are just tuning in, there was that 1 round Crystal versus Otto where Crystal just stuck the bomb right in his face. And well, this time around, Otto trying to do the same thing, but Stick was having none of it. 15-9. Crystal's opening it up. Letney's gonna fall. The buy is very sparse. Very, very, very hard indeed for Contact to win this one with the weaponry, the arsenal they possess. But Esperanto, he's still not quite done yet. Still a little bit of fight left in the young man.
These are the kind of rounds we've seen earlier on where Esperanto, there's no pressure on him. He's just let off the rails. He's allowed to do whatever the hell he wants. And this is sometimes where he can do his best work. Ships also assisting in that. It's going to be a double on the MP9. He cleans up the ramp room. That's the bomb dropped. And now Zen trying to get rid of him. But Ships is a scary player. And Zen finally will drop him to the floor. Still just under a minute left in play. So plenty of time for GODSENT to work their way into this. Otto is rotated over towards the lower bomb site. Zen's going to break the windows. Otto thinks twice about going towards the top of the stairs. And that Molotov will force him back anyway. Zen actually does a pretty good job at just sort of solo pushing in towards B and taking a little bit of control there. Now he can come back. Madden with a kill on towards Emmy. It's a 2v2. Low HP on Madden, so a lot of the work has to be done by Zen in this spot.
Indeed, and Zen's showing the C4 force that rotation to take place. Esperanto heading towards lower to help out his teammate. Zen's gonna smoke it off, gonna plant. Now, are they gonna go for the spam through the smoke is a question. Otto thinking about it, but he won't. He doesn't want to give away anything yet. This is still a very doable retake. Esperanto's got a kit, a couple of flashes. Nade a little too early to really do any damage. And if it was a little bit later, Esperanto would have been done for. This retake is on though, Denko.
It's really looking like at least a chance here. Esperanto runs in. He was the player with the kit. Now it's all onto Otto. And he's got to show up. And it's one kill coming in on towards Madden. And now Zen at the back lines has got the angle, has got the kill. And a 16-9 win for GODSENT. They get it done on Nuke. The series goes their way.